Hi everybody, this is Ryan from Retrosplat. Welcome back. Hope you're having a great week. You of course remember my friend Anderson, my son Anderson, who likes to help me with these videos. We've had a couple of great weeks of picking and hunting, and now that we're the holidays are approaching, we have a lot of great stuff for you to take home for yourself or for that special nerd in your life that might be looking for that special holiday gift. So why don't we go ahead and jump on in. First up, this is one of my very favorite G1 Transformers. What do you think of him?
I love Transformers, and that is like cool. That is just like pure great good.
Pure great good. His name is Whirl, and he is from Hasbro. He's 1985. He's one of my favorite figures because he wasn't really featured in the animated series, if you remember. He was part of the Wreckers that team sent from Cybertron to find Optimus Prime. It was missing, so it was him and it was Roadbuster he was with. And so I love a good side mission, and this was a great side mission storyline in the G1s. I'm going to transform him here. Another reason I really liked him is because he looked like, has that Robotech vibe that you might have gotten with Jetfire or one of those others. Here, Anderson, check it out.
Well, those are his legs.
Those are his legs. Alright, look at his head.
Is that his head?
That's his head, and look at this little antenna that pops up.
So, that's kind of a weird head.
Yeah, it is a weird head.
It looks like a dog.
It does kind of look like a dog. I can get behind that. But anyways, here's a transformed Whirl, fully transformed. Great transformer, really cool piece. Fan favorite, my favorite. Do you think he's cool?
Yeah.
Alright, next up I want to feature one of Anderson's things. Anderson just had his birthday. What age did you turn?
7.
7. Anderson just had his 7th birthday. And we're really into, who's on your shirt right now?
Sonic.
We really love Sonic the Hedgehog and video games right now. And we'll show him that birthday gift you got there on your arm. Wrist, on your wrist.
It's a Sonic watch. This guy and my mom got this for me. The top button makes this happen, and the bottom one shows the date.
Very cool.
This is the date.
Okay, the next thing I want to show you is not really a toy, but a very cool vintage piece. This is the 1992. This is the Star Wars original trilogy letterbox VHS. It's a really beautiful set. Everything's in here, including the foam stuffer. On the cover, we have this really great hologram. Can you see that? It's sort of hard to see. Do you see Luke and Leia? This box set is bonkers. This is early in the days of letterbox box sets. This is still in the era of, I guess, laser discs are still floating around. But this was the collector's edition. Here's the certificate. It came with this really great book. Check out that book. George Lucas, The Creative Impulse. Look at that. Making of the original Star Wars trilogy. This was before prequels. This was before Clone Wars. This was before sequels. This was in line with Expanded Universe was starting, but that was about it. And there are these 5 absolutely beautiful VHS tapes in there. I'm just going to get them out and take a look. Do you know what a VHS tape is, Anderson?
Yeah?
What? What do you think it is?
So, like, a long time ago, did they used to insert it into something and then it played something?
That's exactly right. These video cassette tapes is analog technology, so this has the whole movie of The Empire Strikes Back. And this would have been the first time it was shown in letterbox, which is like the full wide version. It was a big deal when this came out. It's a pretty collectible set. You've got Return of the Jedi, you've got The Empire Strikes Back, you've got Star Wars before we were calling it A New Hope, just good old Star Wars, and then a making of what box set from the 90s would be complete without a making of VHS. This is from Star Wars to Jedi, the making of the saga. The boxes are in incredible shape. It's a beautiful set. The outer box has a little bit of scuffing on it, but if you have that Star Wars collector who's maybe a little vintage themselves, this is a great holiday gift that they may or may not have. It looks great on a shelf. It looks great when it's all displayed. And finally, I want to show you a really special piece. This is a big deal for me. This is one that may or may not. I've gone to list it like 5 times on eBay, and I just can't bring myself to do it. You will have to forgive me if eventually you see it just in a frame on the wall in the background of one of these videos. But this is 1976. This is Disney books by Rankin and Bass. This is The Hobbit, based on the animated series. It's got this amazing storybook with this amazing art inside. You got Gandalf, and you got Mr. Frodo, and the Hobbits. Oh, sorry, you have Mr. Bilbo. This is The Hobbit, not Lord of the Rings. Goblins. You've got Gollum. It's got Sting, the glowing sword. It's such a great piece. This is such a classic animated series. And then we have this 45 record you could listen along to the story with. What do you think of that? Looks pretty cool, right? Yeah, Anderson hasn't gotten into Lord of the Rings yet, but one day I hope we can enjoy it together. The Hobbit and the Lord of the Rings. I don't know, what do you think of that? What do you think of that cover? What do you think is the coolest thing on there? Pick one thing that's cool.
The wizard.
The wizard. Gandalf the Grey. Even though he's a little blue in this, Gandalf the Grey. Also my favorite wizard. Although Radagast is a close second. Thank you for watching. We're so glad you were able to join us today and look at these great pieces. Which was your favorite of the 3 pieces we looked at today?
The Star Wars VS tapes.
Yeah, the Star Wars VHS tape. That was pretty great, right?
Yeah.
I thought you were going to say your watch. If you'd like to keep up with all of our socials, Facebook, Retrosplat Company, Instagram, Retrosplat. Of course, eBay, the spine of our business is eBay. Retrosplat1, over 5,000 transactions with 100% positive feedback. We're very proud of that. You can certainly buy with confidence. If you want to engage with us in the real world, in the 3D world, we have the Lancaster Troll Market in the heart of downtown Lancaster, which is at 44 North Queen Street, and it'll have special holiday hours as we ramp into the holiday gift buying season. And then the State Theater Vintage Emporium, which is at 421 Locust Street in Columbia, Pennsylvania, which is open 7 days a week, and it's just a really cool place. Both of them, if you've never been in, they're experiences to walk into. We're really proud to be a part of both of them. At State Theater, we're tied into some other major toy companies, Toys for the Ages, Retro 808, Umbrella Gaming, Thunderverse. They're all up there. It's really a cool place, so check it out. We hope you're enjoying going into your holiday season, having a little peace and quiet. We're glad you're with us. Thanks for making some time, and bye for now.
Bye for now.
Bye for now. Good job.
Thanks.